Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we'll be summarizing the introduction to science, the first topic of the PSLE syllabus. The point of science is to know why and how our environment works and to better understand how it affects us. Okay, so let's move on. In science, we want to know why and how things happen. So we need to get possible explanations on why they happen and how they happen, and we need to follow a set of steps. These steps include observing, communicating, making inference or having a point of view, and planning an experiment to test your point of view. So let's start with observation. Observation involves using your 5 senses to gather information on a problem. For example, let's say you are given a task to find out what is the most disliked chips in your class or the most hated chips in your class. You're gonna carry out a survey or research, and that is called observation. The next thing is communicating or communication. Communication is really interesting because you can work with scientific tools or people, or you could work with both of them. So in communication, we are working with tools like graphs, formulae, tables, or charts to record the information we have gathered from our observation. So the next one is making inference or arriving at a point of view. Basically, an inference is your point of view on the problem. We can also talk to other people and find out their own point of views on the problem as well. The last major thing we have to do is plan an experiment to test our point of view or statement. So this involves testing your point of view and finding the best ways to arrive at your statement. It is very important to carry out a fair test. Sorry guys, YouTube cut out the last statement over there, so I'll just say it from my head. It is very important to carry out a fair test. And what is a fair test? A fair test is carrying out an experiment, changing one condition in the experiment but keeping the other conditions constant. A detailed explanation of a fair test is not for your level yet, but it is important to have an idea of a fair test. So in short, scientists need the following skills. Scientists need to be able to investigate to find out problems so they can be able to solve them. Number 2, scientists need to be able to plan and organize how they will carry out their work. Number 3, scientists need to be able to observe, as you said. Scientists need to be able to find out the problem and gather information on that problem. Number 4, comparing. Comparing is under communication. Comparing involves recording your information and comparing the information you have gathered to one another. Number 5, inferring. Inferring involves coming up with your point of view or your statement. You can only come up with a point of view or statement after reasoning and comparing the information you have gathered from your observation. The next thing to do is to analyze your point of view. Number 7 is to apply, and this is the experiment time. So we're going to test whether our point of view is correct. And like I explained before, we have to carry out a fair test. Number 8, relating. This means that we have to relate our results of our experiment with other scientists' results. Last and finally, we communicate with other scientists on our results when our work has been approved. So guys, that's a wrap for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, please share, and please comment. Thank you guys.